Hey, what is going on, guys? It is Sly here, and I'm back with another video. This time, I'm going to be doing a spiral review for a unit in CLEO'S. I don't think I'm going to turn this into a series. If you guys actually do like it, I actually can turn it into a series, depending on the feedback I get, and if, you know, the unit is worth it, pretty much, or if I actually just like the spiral in general or the unit. So actually, the first one we're actually going to do is actually DRAGONYULE CLEO. This is the 5th and final Cleo that I did need in the game, so I do now have all Cleos. I have DRAGONYULE CLEO, I have Forger CLEO, I have Summer CLEO, I have Gala CLEO, and I have regular CLEO. Well, everyone has regular CLEO if you just play the game, because she is a story unit. But yeah, so by the time we hit Christmas time, which was recent actually, she was the last Cleo that I needed, and she is the only DRAGONYULE unit that I actually wanted besides DRAGONYULE Lily, who is now my goal for next year. So DRAGONYULE CLEO actually did get a spiral, and before it actually happened, I was 100% hoping that she would be excellent in Master Twins or Master Ayaha and Oroha. I'm just going to call them twins because the names are not that easy to pronounce. So I was hoping she would get, you know, both stun res and burn res, you know, just run whatever the hell I pleased. Because I hate getting burned, but I've actually figured out a way around that. I'll actually get to that in a second. But yeah, so she did get a spiral, and I'm going to be honest, she actually got a great spiral, honestly. So first up, we're actually going to go over the prints that I actually do have on her. So the prints that I tend to run the most are actually, you know, obviously Twinfold Bonds for that dagger skill damage. I actually bring Brothers in Arms for the strength double buff, and I actually bring Flash of Genius for the flurry strength. Because with DRAGONYULE CLEO, and because she is a dagger, you're going to be racking up combos rather quickly. So having the flurry strength for the extra, I believe it is strength, after you hit a certain combo count. Let me just double check. Yes, it is 20% when the combo count is 15 or higher. So when you get to 15, obviously she will get an extra 20% strength. So I also do run, what is this one called? I don't know this one off the top of my head. I'm just checking on my phone as I'm going through this. A Passion for Produce, that's what it is called. Which is dagger critical rate by 12%. And then obviously I run Frostbitten Punisher, and I personally bring regular Lily's shared skill, which does, you know, can freeze, and obviously it will inflict frostbite. So the way I actually do have my prints set up is actually specifically based around what is her name? Her name is actually quite weird to pronounce. I know the initials are JZ. I believe it's Zhangzia. I could be wrong. Let me just double check this real quick because I don't want to be wrong. Yes, it is. It's actually Zhangzia. I'm probably mispronouncing that, and I'm butchering it, and I apologize. But yeah, I actually have my prints centered around someone bringing JZ. And typically, if I want to have a JZ specifically, and I want to run DRAGONYULE CLEO, I'll actually ask my friend Rainbow, who is a staff main and actually has a built-out JZ, where he has triple defenses for the entire team. I believe he has Patia, and he has Templar Hope, and, you know, obviously JZ has her own. So that is how I actually do have her prints set up. So for the team comp, typically for me, just my bench, I'll bring regular Ellie for the HP from Lances, I'll bring regular Lily for the skill damage, and I'll actually bring Gala Cerise because I don't have Monster Hunter Cerise, and I don't have any water bows worked up, and that is for the skill haste. Because, you know, having skills faster to do more damage is a beautiful thing. And obviously, I pair her with Bunny. I don't have Gala Poseidon, and I'm honestly okay with that. I do have Siren, but I just do prefer the Bunny having the skill haste after skill usage, and just the overall utility that Bunny provides. So also for team comp, I will typically have, obviously for DRAGONYULE CLEO specifically, I'll ask my friend Rainbow to bring Jay-Z. And then typically I'll probably have either 2 other Karinas with me because I doubt most people will run Yoshitsune. And I don't think Yoshitsune will benefit Cleo all that much, so it just helps to have the Karinas there for the extra damage as Cleo can do her own thing. So moving on to what she actually got from her spiral, starting with actually Starlit Gift. Let's see, what does it cap out at? Level 4, here we go. So now it is up to deals 11 hits of 190% water damage to enemies directly ahead, increases the energy levels of the user and nearby allies by 1 stage, and activates Frigid Gift. And when this effect is active, the user's next force strike will inflict freeze for 3 to 6 seconds with a 200% chance. That is actually pretty good. I have not actually tested that part out myself. I normally just typically, you know, do the mindless thing of tapping my screen. I'll eventually force strike here and there, and I'll just spam skills like a noob. Because that's what I am. Because I don't know how to use skill in this game. Moving on. And actually, she does have skill shift. This skill activates skill shift if the attack connects. Phase 2 increases the strength of the user and nearby allies by 10% for 10 seconds, whilst Phase 3 increases their crit rate by 8% for 10 seconds. So actually, getting off Starlit Gift rather quickly is actually not a bad thing because it increases the strength and increases the crit rate for everyone on the team. So Karinas, who benefit a lot from critical damage, get buffed. And then if the skill is used as a shared skill or helpless skill, this skill inflicts freeze for 3 to 6 seconds with 140% but does not activate the Frigid Gift effect. So that is actually her shared skill, and if you do have it on a user or the helper, it does not give the Frigid Gift. It actually needs to be used by Cleo herself. Moving on to Empyrean Grace, which is her second skill, deals 5 hits of 421% water damage to enemies directly ahead. This skill is actually pretty nuts if all the stars align and whatnot, because I was hitting like 600k, 700k. It was nuts. We had a freezer. Let's see. I think it might have been No, I think it might have been me. It was me, Matt, or Mike, because I had the original 4 that I would run for stuff, which is me, Matt, and Rainbow. Either Matt or Mike had the freeze, so they froze the twins in phase 1. Matt actually got the bog off, so they took more damage, and I used an Empyrean Grace, hit both of them, and my total came to between 600k and 700k. I actually do have that footage. I'll show it on screen right now. So yeah, I love the Empyrean Grace. It does so much damage if the stars align. Even without that, I think it's hitting for like 300k almost, pretty much consistently. So yeah, that really got buffed for her. I don't believe her co-abs got changed all that much. Did her Bell Bestower get changed? I think it did. Increases strength of defense by 13% when HP is 70% or above. Okay, I think that actually got buffed up to what level? I think it got buffed up to levels. No, it didn't get buffed up to level 6. She actually got that in her kit. Okay, so she got that added to her kit. Okay, nice. I have her spiral pulled up on from Gamepedia on the side. And then she got stun res into potent res, which now means if she gets hit, obviously she keeps the 100% susceptibility to stun res, and not to stun res, to being stunned. And it now becomes, if she is hit by an attack that would have stunned her, the strength is increased by 15% for 10 seconds. Activating, it will not activate again for 15 seconds. So pretty much she ignores all of the stunning that the twins would typically do with their black butterfly and their what is it? I believe it's the full board purple is supposed to stun as well. So having the 100% potent res just giving her the extra buff if she were to have been stunned is just nice, because if you get hit by the black butterfly in phase 2 of mTwins, that would count as a stun, and that should actually activate it. I haven't necessarily checked it myself. And then, you know, you trick the twins into going into the black butterfly, they get stunned, and then you have a buff against them. So just that combination is great. So overall, I would say this is an 8.5 out of 10 Spiral. It's a really good Spiral, you know, for a unit that really needed it. I think she's 2 years old now, I believe. But yeah, that's going to be it for the video, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all did enjoy it. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great day. Take care. Peace.